My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine and the most caring doctor in medicine. After more than 30 years at high level in medicine, Dr. B wants to remind you to never ever forget that Dr. B genuinely loves you and Dr. B genuinely cares about you. And I swear to God, I say this from the bottom of my heart. Today, Dr. B wants to tell you about this delusion of natural sugars. Pay attention to this. A delusion about so-called natural sugars. So just yesterday, I see this lady. She was in her late 60s. She came to our beautiful cardiovascular clinic for Dr. B to check her heart. She had everything. She was overweight. She has high blood pressure. She had diabetes, high cholesterol, high triglyceride. Right? And of course, she was developing heart failure. Dr. B, an expert in cardiovascular imaging, I was there to check her heart. So I just asked her during the medical questionnaires, so what do you eat, ma'am, right? I always ask them, do you smoke, do you drink alcohol, right? Looking for risk factors. I spent an hour in the exam room with the patients. 1 hour. I'm among the 1% of doctors in America who spend 1 hour, an entire hour in the exam room. So I have the time to talk, to socialize, to discuss, to befriend, to laugh, to joke together, to establish a good patient-doctor relationship. And she tells me that, well, she loves to eat fruits and vegetables, but she, of course, cuts back on the fruits and vegetables. And she likes to put honey. Guess what? Honey in her freaking tea, right? And of course I say, oh, okay, but you know that honey is full of sugar, right? And guess what she tells me? She tells me, but it's natural sugar. Of course, I'm respectful. I don't laugh. I don't do anything that the patients might think that I'm laughing at them, right? I'm always professional and everything, right? This concept of natural sugar, I had heard about this a long time ago, many times actually, among patients, friends, family members, this super delusion about the sugar in fruits or honey or vegetables being healthy because it is natural sugar. So then I ask her, of course, so your dietitian told you that you need to decrease the amount of fruits that you eat. Why is that? Because she said, because I need to decrease the amount of sugar. But I said, but you just said that the sugar in honey is natural. And she said, well, the sugar in fruits is also natural. So I'm like, if your dietitian told you that you need to decrease the amount of fruits that you eat because you have diabetes and you're overweight, is because the sugar so-called that you call natural is bad for you. It is extremely important to remember, guys, never forget that there is no such thing as a natural sugar. Sugar is sugar, whether it is in fruits or whether it is in vegetables, or whether it is honey, it is a poison, right? It just doesn't matter, this concept of natural sugar, right? The natural sugar, the so-called natural sugar that you find in fruits and honey is made of 3 types of sugar. There are 3 types of so-called natural sugar. One is saccharose. Saccharose is also called sucrose. It is what your table sugar, this sugar that you put in your coffee, your freaking milk, when your wife is baking a cake and she pours that nasty poison called sucrose, right? Sugar, table sugar, to make you a beautiful chocolate cake for your birthday, right? She's putting poison in your cake, in your birthday cake, and you don't know that because you think that's natural sugar, right? This saccharose, also called sucrose, is made of 2 molecules of glucose and fructose, poisons. Everything here is poison. So the sugar in fruit this nice, beautiful, tasty apple or orange or banana that you eat contains 3 types of sugars. It contains the saccharose, the same table sugar, right? It contains also glucose and fructose. But don't forget that the saccharose is itself made of glucose and fructose. So when you eat that table sugar in your cake, your ice cream, your sugar, your coffee, your freaking tea, right? Or your fruits, it goes in your body, in your intestine, it gets digested right into glucose and fructose, and then you absorb these 2 poisons. They are poisons for your body, the same way salt is a poison for your body. Long time ago, many years ago, I eliminated salt from my diet. Long time ago, 10 years ago, I eliminated sugar from my diet. Right now, October 2025, Dr. B, 50 years young, in my early 40s, I adopted the keto diet. The keto diet, where is it? One of the most beautiful diets in the universe, the ketogenic diet. Very tiny amount of sugar I'm allowed to eat, and I'm super healthy. I'm healthier than a baby. So make sure that you don't fall for this delusion called natural sugar. This different, I mean, where do you think this table sugar comes from? Means this woman is distinguishing, this patient, nice lady, distinguishing the sugar in honey and fruits and vegetable that is supposedly natural from the table sugar that she probably called bad sugar. But where do you think this table sugar, this sucrose, also called saccharose, comes from? Well, it comes from the sugar cane, this cane that they cultivate in the Caribbean islands and in Brazil and everywhere in many other temperate climates. They grow the cane, it's the cane sugar, and they harvest it and they extract the sugar from it, and it's sucrose. Also called saccharose, made of 2 molecules, one glucose and one fructose. That's no different. That freaking table sugar, whether it's in powder or whether it's in little cubes, come from the freaking cane sugar or from the beet. The beet sugar. When you eat beet, it tastes sugary because it has freaking nasty saccharose, sucrose made of glucose and fructose. Don't fall for the trap. The table sugar is a poison the same way the sugar in your apple, your banana, your oranges, your mangoes, your watermelon are poisons, right? I haven't eaten any bananas, apples, and all these nasty high sugary fruits for the last 10 years when I adopted the keto diet. I replaced them with strawberries and avocados. Super healthy and avocado. Think about it. In one banana, you have 20 grams of sugar. In one apple, 20 grams of sugar. In an avocado, 2 grams only. Think about that. What a big difference. You need to eat 10 avocados to have the amount of sugar of one banana. Obviously, it's okay when you're young. Be my guest. If you're young and healthy, you're not fat or overweight, go ahead, be my guest. Eat as many watermelons or mangoes and freaking grapes as you want. Good for you. But if you have diabetes, if you're overweight, regardless of your age, right? If you're obese, regardless of your age, if you're fat, regardless of your age, for God's sake, you need to go on this beautiful keto diet. Keto diet. I'm allowed to eat only maximum 20 to 30 grams of sugar per day. It means a tiny bit like that. And remember, same thing for the sugar in the rice, right? In the sugar in bread, the sugar in pasta, that is made of glucose. It's just the difference is that it goes in your intestine, it takes longer to get digested and cut into pieces. But every little piece is a molecule of glucose. Right? The same glucose that you find in the fruits, right? Except that in fruits you have these 3 types of sugars. Whereas in rice, bread, pasta, there's only one type of sugar, right? One type of sugar. It's amylose, that is made of molecules of glucose. It just takes longer to get absorbed into your bloodstream. Stay away from the so-called natural sugar. Every sugar is poison, it doesn't matter. And of course, last but not least, where is it? Stay away from all these artificial sweeteners. They are poison too. All these artificial sweeteners. Do not eat anything that is sweet that contains natural sugar, whether it's sugary fruits or pasta or rice or freaking bread. And of course, do not put any of these nasty artificial sweeteners. You're going to get dementia. You're going to get chronic inflammations. You're going to get cancer. These are poisons. These are poisons. Eliminate them from your life. Make your taste buds used to the bitterness of food. I drink my coffee and my tea bitter, natural. I eat avocados. I eat walnuts, almonds, pistachios, peanuts with no salt, no sugar, no hydrogenated fat, nothing. I don't eat bread anymore, no pasta, no rice, no bread, no freaking nothing as of more than 10 years in my early 40s. When I adopted the keto diet, that's why I'm super healthy. I'm healthier than a baby, right? I look super good. I look pristine, right? Pay attention to this again so that you don't forget. One single banana, 20 grams of sugar. An orange, 12 grams. An apple, 20. A grape, a bowl of grape, a small cup of grape, 23 grams. A small cup of sliced mangoes. I mean, it's crazy. Watermelon, one slice, 9 grams. Dates, I mean, look how horrible these dates are. 16 grams of sugar in a single date. A fig, 8 grams in a single fig. What is this one? Pineapple, 16 grams in one slice. Cherries, in one bowl of cherries, 18 grams of sugar. My God, believe me, I don't miss them at all. The same way I don't miss my ex-girlfriend. I kicked them out of my life 4 years ago. I'm so happy. Decluttering my life. Get out of here. The same way I said, get out of here from all these fruits from my life. And believe me, I don't miss them. You will get used to everything. Everything you will get used to. And believe me, my taste bud, my limbic system, the limbic system is the part of your brain responsible for reward. It lights up when you have sex. It lights up when you eat junk food. It lights up when you have sugar, right? Because that's what evolution made. It put in your brain this limbic system, the reward system, so that you look for more. So it lights up. It releases serotonin, dopamine, noradrenaline, right? These beautiful neurotransmitters so that you go eat more sugar, so that you go have more sex, so that you go have more pleasure, right? It's the reward center, or that you consume more drugs, right? It lights up. But my limbic system has been used right now to miss it. Now, actually, it doesn't miss it, to forget. Let's put it this way, to forget about sugar. No more pasta, no more rice, no more bread, no more high sugary diet. I'm on a keto diet and I look super good. And I look super good, baby. Let me show it to you. Dr. B, 50 years young, I look better than 90% of 20-year-old, most of whom are fat or overweight or obese. Look at this. This is the result of my keto diet for the last 10 years. Look at it. Do you see any fat? No. It's just skin. Do you see any sagging skin? No. Muscle, skin, and bone. My abs are the same. My ass, my butt, my legs, everything so beautiful, so pristine. Obviously, it's not enough to go on this beautiful keto diet. Where is it? You have to combine with good sleep, good exercise. I go to the gym 2 hours a day, good sex, one way or the other, whether with a partner or whether it's with masturbation. It doesn't matter. You need to have sex until you die. Because everything has been proven to be super healthy for you. So guys, please, I beg you, do not fall in the trap like my patient. Where did I put this stuff? This delusion about the natural sugar. It doesn't exist. It's a poison. The same way salt is natural, right? We take it from the ocean or we take it from the mountains. Salt quarries, right? It's just a poison. Humanity discovered sugar and salt thousands of years ago. It was a bane. It's a bane. It's a disaster for mankind, because salt and sugar cause massive amount of morbidity, mortality. They are responsible for nasty diseases in mankind. Guys, Dr. B loves you. Dr. B took the Hippocratic Oath more than 30 years ago, and I promise that I will not care about your religion, Jew, Muslim, Hinduist, Buddhist, Christian, any katso. I don't give a katso whether you're religious or atheist, whether you're Democrat, Republican, whether you claim to be a man or woman or anything in between. I don't give a katso. I love you whether you're this or that. I swear to God, black, white, Latino, I don't give a katso. I love you because you're a human being, and that's why I went to medical school, for the love of humanity and for the love of medicine. And I promise I will never, lie to you or BS you. I will always tell you about the scientific evidence, the scientific study, the proof. Science is here, more than 30 years in healthcare. And also, this is my reference to National Library of Medicine, PubMed. If the study is not here, then it's nowhere, then it's BS. I love you guys. Thank you for your messages of love, for encouragement, messages of affection. It really means a lot to me. Help me, please, to grow this channel so that I can grow more people. Remember, I'm not on YouTube for the money, the fame, the glory. I make a lot of money and I have a lot of fame and glory with my patients at our beautiful cardiovascular clinic, and I make more money than I need, and as I told you before, I will never retire, so I don't have to stress about money. I'm going to keep doing medicine and seeing patients until I'm 100 years old. It's just not going to happen that I'm going to suddenly disappear, go to a stupid Caribbean island and live like a dog at the beach, have sex, eat, sleep, have sex, eat, sleep like a dog. That's the life of a dog. The life of a dog is not made for me. So I don't stress about money. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for humanity. Help me to grow this channel so that I can reach more people. May God bless you and always help you to stay healthy and successful, and hopefully also with the help of Dr. B to stay healthy and successful. Kopkun Makmak, Kopkun Nakrap, Sawadi Krap. Put your comments, your question, any katso you want to ask, put it down there, and I promise I will get back to you. I love you guys. I really do. I hope to talk to you next time. Bye-bye.